Good afternoon and welcome to the 1 p.m. news on Independent Television. I am Solomon Aino. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has called for greater empowerment of women and girls, describing it as a strategic investment in the nation's future. In a message to mark International Women's Day 2026 on Sunday, Mrs. Tinubu joined Nigerian and the global community in celebrating the achievement and contribution of women across the country. According to her in a statement, she joined millions of Nigeria and the global community in celebrating the strength, courage, tenacity, and achievement of women and girls across Nigeria and around the world. Highlighting this year's theme, Right, Justice, Action for all women and girls, the First Lady stressed that empowering women goes beyond charity and is central to national growth. Mrs. Tinubu also extended her good wishes to women nationwide in celebration of the day. A chieftain of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Peter Obi, has said that he will challenge the newly passed Electoral Act 2026 in the court over what he described as an attempt to manipulate the outcome of the 2027 general election. He made this known in his hometown of Agulu in Aniocha local government area of Anambra State on Saturday, shortly after formally registering as a member of the party. He alleged that provision of the new electoral law were designed to facilitate electoral manipulation and undermine the credibility of future election. The former governor of Anambra State accused the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of overstepping its constitutional role by attempting to interfere in how political parties conduct their internal processes. According to him, the electoral body should focus on conducting credible election rather than dictating how parties select their candidate. Obi said the provision of the new law appeared designed to favor the ruling party in the next general election. He urged party members and supporters to intensify grassroots mobilization ahead of the 2027 polls. And on the international scene, overnight airstrike by the United States and Israel have hit 5 oil-related facilities in and around Iran's capital, Tehran, leaving 4 people dead. The chief executive officer of the National Iranian Oil Products Distribution Company, Kamrat Verekami, disclosed the development during the interview with state television on Sunday. According to him, the strike targeted 4 oil depots and a petroleum product transport center located in Tehran and the neighboring Al-Bru province. He confirmed that 4 personnel were killed in the attack, including 2 oil tanker drivers, while several facilities sustained damage. However, he said emergency teams were able to contain the fire caused by the strike. Smoke from the overnight fire reportedly hung over Tehran, casting a dark haze across parts of the city as residents woke up on Sunday morning. Many residents also report a strong smell of burning in the air. Despite the damage, Verekrami assured that the country maintains sufficient gasoline reserves. And to the ever exciting world of sports, Omar Mamouche entered Newcastle United once again as Manchester City came from behind to reach the FA Cup quarter-finals. Newcastle winger Harvey Barnes fired the home side in front, but Manchester City showed the power of recovery to respond through Savinho and a fine double by Mamouche, from which he now scored 7 goals against Newcastle in just 6 games. Having knocked Oldham's Newcastle out of the Carabao Cup last month, Manchester City have ended Eddie Howe's side dream of returning to Wembley through the FA Cup. Victory sees Manchester City reach the FA Cup quarter-finals for the 8th successive season. And with that report, we call it a wrap on the 1 p.m. news on Independent Television. I am Solomon Aino. Good afternoon.
ITV, certainly the best.